Mm-hmm. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
NLCS game just about set to go. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Walker Buehler. What should we keep an eye on here?
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Taylor makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Nolan Gorman. So it's game one of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance.
One down, base is empty. That to right, Betts under this one. And there's 2 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
On a line, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Bounced out to short. To second, Lux. And that will end the inning. The Cards leave one. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Mikolas.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first, and here's the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Here's a 1-1. And there's the strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away. And now it's Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin.
Here comes the pitch. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And that one hops the wall. Gorman with a relay throw, and he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
That is third.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That one pulled foul. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Stays alive.
This entire time, thus you guys my stream cannot hear me. My mic was unplugged the entire time.
Ripped to third
and
time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I'm sorry if the streamers could not hear me that entire time. Well, basically, you get the rundown. We advanced to the NLCS. We're facing the Dodgers, and the last 2 games, game 5, I believe, of the NLCS, I will be uploaded on the channel later today.
understand what's
So you
in
can
his
see that.
repertoire. Be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings. Why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be the strike zone.
I have to
and that one clips the corner.
because today's Friday.
The pitch.
I mean, if you want to do commentary with me, that'd be kind of cool.
Here's a 2-2.
I can't, because Brian won't be able to do commentary. Now, there's some pretty big NBA free agency alert. Gary Payton II, you know, Gary Payton's son, you know, the glove, has just finalized a 3-year deal worth $28 million with the Portland Trail Blazers. Just won a championship, and he was one of the key factors, I would say. I think that's it. For his winning because of his defense. And Portland needs a defensive guard. And that's what Gary Payton is. And the best thing about Gary Payton is, in 2K, he's listed as either a point guard, either a point guard or a shooting guard / center. He can play basically any position. He can basically play any position. Kind of like it's kind of like Magic Johnson, how he was a point guard, but he could play like any position. It's not because of his height; it's because of how good of a defender he is.
And he reaches safely.
Oh, that's why Gary Payton can play every position. It's not because of his height, even though he's pretty tall for a guard. It's because he's such a defender. Come on, Bader.
Right-hander deals. Lux moving under this one.
And apparently, so Kyrie Irving, he decided to stay with the Brooklyn Nets. He said he's going to fulfill his contract with the Brooklyn Nets and Kevin Durant. And apparently, no one gave Kevin Durant the memo that Kyrie Irving is saying, because the day after Kyrie Irving decided to stay with the Nets, Kevin Durant requested a trade.
Okay, now that's how is that?
Flew over a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Come on, Dansby.
Righty to the plate.
Come on, Dansby.
That's outside.
Dansby Swanson in the playoffs is batting. Dude, Dansby Swanson in the playoffs is batting .538.
And it's filled up.
Oh, I'll tell you that after the stream. I have a few people. I have a few people in mind. He'll get his U.S. title back.
Bueller looked to first. Back in there standing.
I already have a perfect thing planned out for Dave to win the world title.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Smith gets it to first.
Although, I don't know if Dave will like this, but my idea may or may not result in having Dave and Cole Quinn kind of flip to where Cole Quinn becomes the heel, and Dave becomes like Dave doesn't really have to be a heel, but he's gonna get cheered like a face, but he's still a heel. Like kind of like how I'm doing, cut heelish promos, but I'm a face. Basically, what I think my plan was is to have like them to cheer. Basically, like basically Alex Union was right about Cole Quinn all along. And then people start cheering for Dark Phoenix, but Dave can keep Dark Phoenix a heel. It's just that he's gonna get. It's kind of like Adam Cole. It's like Adam Cole. He's a heel, but he gets cheered because everyone loves Adam Cole.
3 and 2 now.
Well, yeah.
Drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
And what I think we could do is, Cole Quinn's gonna win the title. He's gonna cash in. He's gonna cash in during one of my matches. And he's gonna pin my opponent, right? I'm out with it. I'm out for like a week, a couple of months. I'm out with an injury, right? What I think we should do is, I actually want to go after the. I actually want to, when I come back, I actually don't want to go in the. I don't want to go in the world title picture movie. I actually want to go after the U.S. title.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
James Kingsley.
Because I have a plan.
Kingsley's pretty well respected.
So I have a plan, Rob. Jacob wins the IC title, right? I come back.
Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, that's kind of all you can ask
for the tag team championships.
Chance to go out and have success.
Okay.
2 outs, base is empty.
And then at WrestleMania, because everyone is now cheering for Dark Phoenix, because Cole Quinn, Dark Phoenix wins the Rumble and wins the world title at WrestleMania.
Because Cole Quinn, he's really
And a swing and a miss.
I think they will like that.
Dodgers
so
get
basically, so it's saying Cole Quinn is like
back here at the ballpark and stepping up to the dish.
I would say more like Cena, where they boo him, but he's still a face. It's just that they're second. Like that. It's like basically what I'm trying to get at is there's like most of the fans that he had is finally starting to see right through who he actually is. And he's still trying to act like he's still a good guy and stuff.
I'm gonna say this. He's gonna stay in face.
Yeah, there's a ball.
And Dark Phoenix wins the Rumble. I have an idea though. Cole Quinn puts Dark Phoenix on the shelf like a couple months before the Rumble, and he comes back at number 30 in the Rumble and wins the Rumble.
X is on the move. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 down. Tommy Edman.
Yes, and I already have a thing to get that out. Alex Jr. having his second kid. Don't ask me what I'm naming this kid. I have no idea yet.
The wind of the pitch. That one got
See, the first one's a girl. This one I think is going to be a boy. First one was a girl named Ruby. This one is going to be a boy.
Stays
But I
alive.
don't know what to name him.
Top of the third. No
It's not like I can name him Alex Jr. Jr. That's stupid.
You see, Jacob
next
named
offering is foul back.
named his newborn.
Left-hand batter waits.
It's he
And there's a
named
foul ball.
his brother's name, Jordan.
The 2-2. Left field.
Fans are gonna start to see that he
Taylor settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
That's Louis' ass.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Baron Blade, where does Baron Blade fit into this?
Nolan Gorman, let's go. We just untied the game with that beautiful, perfect. Oh my God, let's go.
Now that Copeland is
A towering home run. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 1-0.
Okay, let's finish this after the stream. Although I have one more thing I want. I do have, because Alex Jr. and Jacob, at least storyline wise, are still not on speaking term, right? I have a way of how to, because well, obviously they had to somehow make up if if they're gonna go after the tag battle. Either Jacob's getting beat up at the end of Raw or something, or Alex is getting beat up and Jacob and like no one's coming out, and it's like a 3 or 4 on 1, and it's out of nowhere. Jacob comes out, acts like he's gonna join in on jumping Alex, and then he immediately starts going after the other guys.
2 outs. Fouls one off.
Or of course it could vice versa, where Jacob's the one getting beat up and Alex comes out and acts like he's gonna join in.
I'm gonna
Goldschmidt? That's getting down. That's a double.
Relay throw to second.
Because I gotta do Rampage, and I have to do that with myself. I already have the card figured out, so.
2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this.
Rob. Rob, ever since I started back up the AEW Universe mode, we went from 169 subscribers to 174 in like 3 days. We got about 4 or 5. Arenado.
From now on, let's do.
Runner at second, 2 down.
WrestleMania, because we got a shitload of views on that WrestleMania.
I've started just streaming all of mine, like even Rampage and stuff, because I've gotten sick and tired of share fans.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hitter up.
The only problem I have with doing commentary on when someone's streaming it is because it's delayed. That's the only thing I hate. I mean the yesterday episode got 7 views, 8 views. Double or Nothing got 12.
So our next pay-per-view for Universe Mode is The Vengeance, so I'll have to download a pay-per-view.
Yeah, I came up with that. I legitimately came up with that off the spot, just to give Dave a reason to go to be fine with the whole Brock winning. I just said, you know what? You have the rematch at Vengeance.
That one drifts inside.
I mean, that's a strike.
He's gonna have to deal with us.
Paul DeYoung's about to hit a homer and tie the game, isn't he?
And now it's even up.
I guarantee you. Paul DeYoung is about to hit a homer and tie this game.
We got to play because to keep the score
and that one fouled off.
I swear to God, if he hits a homer and ties this game, I'm gonna be upset. Paul DeYoung, we traded this man, I believe. Okay, we struck him out. I'm getting this man. I just sold my Josh Lowe. So I just sold my Josh Lowe, so I have an open spot in the outfield to put him. Because I was about to not put Mitch Haniger on the goddamn bench.
And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Okay. Jorbit Vivas. He's batting 308. I don't even know who you are. Oh, is he an actual Rob, can you look up this guy named Jorbit Vivas? Actually, I got it. Hold on.
How the fuck you spell his name?
I got it.
Okay.
Jorbit Vivas. It looked up Zorbit. He's an extra person. He's a Dodger prospect. Good too, apparently.
Next to hit, Jorbit Vivas.
So there is a so the Cardinals so our president or whatever of the Cardinals have already John Mozeliak has already said that at the trade deadline we're gonna be looking for pitching.
Okay.
Frankie Montas, he's pretty good pitcher in Oakland, and I saw this possible trade that we could propose. It was like someone came up with this trade. We trade. It does suck because we have to trade that Mason Wynn dude.
That one the other way.
The other person I don't like that's in the trade is Lars Newbar. That's the negative. No.
Here's Mookie now.
Honestly, it's the A's. Frankie Montas and Sean Murphy is the only 2 original A's that was on the team during the Marcus Semien, Matt Chapman, and Matt Olson era. They're the only 2 originals on that team, I believe, during that era. I think we can get him for like a couple.
Ground ball up the middle.
decent prospects that we're probably not going to use.
Slings to first. That is
I mean, for being on a team like Oakland, who's the Oakland's bad. Let's be real, they're bad. He only has like a 3.4, like a 3.50 ERA. He's doing pretty good for being on Oakland. Come on, we're taking that 2-1. Dylan Carlson had a spectacular career, man. A spectacular season. 4.3 WAR on the season. Oh, that should have been a home run. Oh, fastball. But yeah, big free agent signing for the Portland Trail Blazers. They got what they needed, defensive guard. They have Lillard, who Lillard plays. He plays. I would say he plays like below average defense. He's not terrible. He's not like James Harden. He's not like 2019, 2018 James Harden defense bad. But he's not. He's not that good defensively. Now Damian Lillard, he can shoot the ball. Anthony Simons, he's kind of a pretty good all around. I'd say he has a decent defense and he can score the ball. But Gary Payton he can drive the paint really good and he has elite defense. I mean, when you're the son of the glove, Gary Payton.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Come on, Bader. Yeah, runner at first. O'Neal, we're gonna try to steal, I think. Let me do a little fine here. Oh no. He is out. He has good speed, but he cannot steal. Oh, the Bulls got Andre Drummond for 2 years, $6.6 million. I mean, he did average I'll round that up, about 12 points, 10 rebounds per game for Brooklyn.
And here it comes.
The Lakers had two young wings. They had Lonnie Walker IV and Troy Brown Jr.
Here's the 2-2. Now this
Bader.
is
Mickey's there.
Betts makes the catch.
Marvin Bagley III is going to Detroit. He was actually pretty solid last season. 14.6 points and I'll round that up about 7 boards again.
Here's a speed threat.
3 years, 37. Mo Bamba is going back to Magic. I saw I think it was a report or rumor of the Bulls trying to get Mo Bamba, I think it was. That could have been huge if they could have gotten Mo Bamba. Really insane. He's going back for 2 years, $21 million. I mean, he's 24. He averaged 10, 8, about 2 blocks, and about 1.5 threes per game last season. Lou Dort going back. He's really good. Lakers lose Malik Monk but sign Damian Jones. Anthony Simons got a 4-year, $100 million contract extension.
Also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half.
Kind of forgot that free agency started yesterday on Thursday.
The 2-1.
Goldie's there for the play. I'm down. Come on. 2 outs. PJ Tucker, of course, waiting for the signs with the Sixers. Jokic, D-Book, and Bradley Beal is going back to the Washington Wizards. He declined his player option, or he declined to. I think he declined to opt back into his contract. And Jokic signed 5 years, $264 million supermax extension with the Nuggets. Devin Booker agreed to a 4-year, $214 million supermax contract with the Suns. And D-Book will be the cover athlete for NBA 2K23. Devin Booker on the cover, bet. I like that. I think it should have been, you know, Jokic, but whatever. I mean, Jokic just won back-to-back MVPs, but okay.
Line, and that's a base
I mean, Devin Booker, in my opinion, should have at least been in the case for MVP. The way he was playing without playing basically point guard without Chris Paul at the end of the season. And Bradley Beal, who Bradley Beal, who me and Brian were like almost fully convinced was going to leave Washington. Because he declined to opt into his contract, or he declined the player option. But he's signing for 5 years, 251 max contract to stay with the Wizards. The New York Knicks, after having a disgustingly bad NBA draft, signed Jalen Brunson, which isn't too bad. He played pretty good for the Mavericks for the last couple seasons. 4 years, near almost $110 million deal. Player option in the final year of his deal. The Nets acquired Royce O'Neal. That's pretty big. That's good defense and offense. The Hawks acquired DeJounte Murray from the Spurs. They traded. I thought they were gonna have to trade John Collins, but nope. So who's still left? Zach LaVine is still left. James Harden's still a free agent right now. James Harden's still a free agent. He decided to decline he decided to opt out of his contract, and the Sixers apparently they want to get him back. Apparently are gonna try to give him the absolute bag. Kyrie went back to the Nets. Miles Bridges is still a free agent. Ayton restricted. Gotti, can that get by? No, it's not. 1-2 right there. Let's see if Edmond can extend the end. No.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man.
Solo shot untied the game. Edmond, can you extend the inning? There any like sleepers that's still out there? I mean, Otto Porter Jr. was pretty good when he played for the Warriors in the playoffs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 to Tommy. Edmond! That ball hits to right field. And Mookie can't make a diving play, and that's a ground rule double. And that puts a runner at second with his speed. A base hit from Nolan Gorman can score Edmond and give him a 2-0 lead.
Just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Oh yeah, I think Carmelo's still a free agent this season. The 1-2 to Gorman. Oh, hit right to Fred. JaVale went to the Mavericks, yep. Saw that. Joe Ingles, even though he's recovering from ACL tear, is going to the Bucks. Kevin Knox to the Pistons, on right to the Wizards, and Juan Toscano Anderson is heading to the Lakers. He's actually kind of nice. He was actually really good. Like, he was actually really solid for the Warriors last season, especially with all the injuries to Curry and Clay being out for 2 years straight.
And a pitch.
Practically almost 3.
Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball.
That man was that man Juan Toscano Anderson. He is he fights. Oh, that man legitimately dove into the announcer's table to try to keep the ball out of bounds.
Not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Like hey, I give him the he has the hustle. I'll give him that. I like to see that. 3-2 to Will Smith. Popped him up. Molina's there.
Molina makes the grab. 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open.
So there's a sizzling summer event right now that's out for MLB. If you get 12 wins, you get a signature Jay Burner. You get a 15 wins, you get added awards. Carlos Santana.
defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is up to
Cody Bellinger up to bat.
Pretty good stuff.
1-1 to Bellinger. Michaelis has pitched great this game.
Over to Goldie. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Paul DeYoung.
Oh god, Paul DeYoung's up to bat. 3-2 count. He's about to hit a homer. Watch this. With my luck, Paul DeYoung. How did you do in this season, Paul DeYoung? Your second season, now on the Cardinals, he actually hit 22 home runs. He was actually pretty good.
They'll do it again.
Hopefully he does not take this pitch. If he does, this is probably going to be a ball 4. He did not, and he hit it right to Goldie. 1, 2, 3 inning again.
Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down.
Why are the Takahashi 88 overall so ridiculously expensive? I'll never get Ruth. It's the reason why they're expensive now is because there's an actual collection now. Because if you get all the Takahashi cards, you get Babe Ruth.
He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact.
I think that was kind of stupid. I think that's stupid.
Delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
I think that's stupid that they that there was already a Takahashi Babe Ruth card, and then they make there's already an 88 Takahashi Babe Ruth, and then they made the collection card 90 something Takahashi Babe Ruth. Doesn't even make sense.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Oh no! This guy was saying, why are the Takahashi 88 overall so ridiculously expensive? He'll never get the 90 whatever Babe Ruth card. Hey, you had a chance. You should have bought you should have bought him before the Babe Ruth came out, or before they even announced it. They're not too bad. They're like 20 a pop. They're like 20 pop.
The pitch
is protecting.
So the foul ball makes it 1-2.
I don't know why this guy's complaining. The Takahashi 88 overall cards, they're like 20 a pop. They're not that bad. Honestly, could be worse.
It's 2-2.
2-2 with no outs, with Goldschmidt, who got that leadoff base hit at first. Arnott takes for a ball 3. It's now a full count with Dylan Carlson on deck. 3-2. Walker Buehler, this is his 93rd pitch of the game. This is gonna be it for him. If he allows a hit here, he walks Arnott. They're taking him out of this game.
That's the statement. Somebody called me a tourist. Fuck you, dude.
Arnott. I should have took that. That would have been a ball.
Bellinger makes the play, and there's one down. Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals.
Oh, nah. The Carlos Santana card's an L.
Throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely
No. The card the card doesn't have a secondary position of catcher. His cards are a lot better when they can play catcher.
He's going to throw from a warning track if he has to.
Dylan Carlson taking that 3-1 with O'Neal on deck, who has 3 homers in the postseason. 3-1 to Carlson. Dylan hits a ball drive out to right field. It's gonna get down. It's a ground rule double, which is gonna score the runner to. Is gonna take the runner to third. Now we have 2 runners in scoring position with Tyler O'Neill. They bring in Dustin May. 1-1 to O'Neill. O'Neill foul. Come on. 1 for 1. O'Neill 1 for 1. 1-2 to O'Neill. Runners at first, runners at second and third. Ball. That's 2. O'Neill hit 34 homers in 146 games. The even count of 2-2. And that slurve got me.
Huge strikeout there.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're
having
a big inning, and that's
okay.
right there.
Bader. 0-2. 3-2 count to Bader with Molina on deck. Oh, with Dansby on deck. I'm sorry. Mola, Bader! Drive to left field! It's back there. It's caught by Taylor.
And that is that. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen.
Dang. We needed that.
And at the plate for the Dodgers,
we're gonna get the bullpen a little warmed up here. Get Helsley. Let's get Cabrera.
The 2-1. And fouled off.
I think we can get another inning out of Michaels. It really depends on how this inning goes. Got him swinging at that. That was a bad pitch, but he swung at it, so we take it.
And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Well, really went aggressive in with that slider.
I don't know why you swinging at that.
Worst case scenario, it's weak.
I mean, Corbett, Vivas. I know you're probably a rookie, but yeah, it's your rookie season. Can we get Mookie to swing and miss? Oh, we called strike. They call that a strike. We take those. That is, oh hell yeah, that's a ball. Oh hell yeah, 100% a ball. But we take those. Oh, that's a ball. But we taking that. We didn't pay you. Remember that. We taking those. I ain't gonna argue with the umpire giving me a strike when it's a ball. I'll take it. I just know that a ball is gonna get called a strike, and when I'm hitting next in the next inning. I just know that a ball is gonna get called a strike next inning when I'm hitting, cause the ump gave me that, call that a strike.
Steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2.
1-2 to Gavin Lux. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Takes it for a ball.
And the count is 2-2.
2-2 for Gavin Lux. The 2-2. Grounded right to Gorman. He's there. And to Goldie is stout.
And that is the inning. Dodgers down in order.
1, 2, 3 again. Michaelis only allowing 2 hits in this game. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Dansby, base hit! Yo, Rob Dansby. Yo, I just got a base hit with Dansby. Dansby Swanson's bat like almost 500 in the postseason right now. This is wild. Well, I mean, Molina's batting 286. He's a 41-year-old self. Ball.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2-1. To a 41-year-old self. 2-1 to a 41-year-old man. Yeah.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Oh my God.
Swings attempt misses.
I hate life.
Applies the tag and they get 2. Double play. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup.
That was my bad.
St. Louis, Tommy Edman, 1 for 3.
1-1 to Edman.
Next offering is fouled back.
Get out of the way, horse.
Look out.
He hit me. Dustin May just hit Tommy.
2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
No, it was 1-2, I believe, or 2-2, and he just hit me. Nolan Gorman, flashback. We flash you back to the 3rd inning, where this is probably going to be the winning run here with Nolan Gorman hitting a monster, no doubt, perfect nuke to right field off of Walker Buehler. And that gave them the 1-0 lead. It's been 1-0 ever since that 3rd inning. He's looking to try to give his team some insurance run here. with another home run to make it a 3-0 game, or even a base hit to try to get the runner to second or third. 2-1 to Gorman. That was a risky pitch. Throw a slurve in the top of the zone, risky. But he did give me the swing in this. Well, tipped it, but the 2-2 to Nolan Gorman with 2 outs and a runner at first. 2-2. Nope.
Next pitch is outside.
Full count with Goldschmidt on deck.
He's going to have to challenge this hitter.
3-2 to Gorman.
Left-hand batter waits.
Fouled it off. He spilled it. The 3-2 to Nolan Gorman. 2 outs and a runner at first. Gorman. And Taylor's there. It's caught. And that's the inning. Oh, that's not the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th with Freddie Freeman up to bat. He is 0 for 2 in this game. He 1-1 to Freddie. Fouled off. They're keeping Michaelis. He's gonna try to give them 7 innings, 7 really strong innings in this game of only allowing 2 hits. Popped him up to Yachty's under it. Michaelis has only allowed 2 hits in this game. He's trying to go to 7 innings pitched in this game. Edwin Rijos, who was the National League leader in home runs this season. Edwin Rijos, he was in 2nd place for the NL MVP this season but Goldschmidt eventually ended up taking the award home, the award this season, and winning his 2nd MVP in back-to-back. And Edwin fouled it off. Right, he hit like almost 50. Yeah, he hit like 46, but he like batted god awful. The 3-2 to Edwin Rijos.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Fly.
Into foul ground.
O'Neal can't get to it.
There, and it's a foul ball.
The 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count.
O'Neal after the fly ball. He is there. It's caught.
O'Neal pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Michaelis up to 95 pitches now. With Chris Taylor now up to bat. He represents the tying run. That ball is drilled to center. Bader is there, and it's caught. And the Dodgers are going to go down 1-2-3 again. When did they get their last hit? When was the last time the Dodgers got a hit? They only have 2. Let's see. 4th inning, Edwin Rijos lined to right for a single. They haven't got a hit since the 4th inning. Michaelis held them. Michaelis has sat down the Dodgers in order 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk.
3 innings now in a row where the Dodgers have been set down 1, 2, 3. The last hit the Dodgers got was back in the 4th on an Edwin Rijos line drive single. And Goldschmidt, who was 3 for 3, is now 3 for 4. And here comes Arenado, who's 0 for 3. trying to get a hit here to try to get a runner on base. He hits it. Can he beat the throw? It's going to be close, and he's out. That brings up Tyler O'Neill. Oh, Dylan Carlson. Forgot righty Tyler O'Neill's back like 7. Dylan Carlson. Ball. They walk Dylan Carlson to bring up Tyler O'Neill. I don't know if that's smart. He's batting .350 in the postseason. He has 3 homers. He's 1 for 2 here with a base hit. Could be a mistake on the Dodgers' part. But well, I guess we're going to find out. He 1-2 to O'Neill. O'Neill, that's hit to center, and O'Neill's gonna fly out to center to Cody Bellinger, and we're gonna go to the bottom of the 8th. And it's a mound visit. That's gonna be it for Michaelis. He was excellent. He was amazing for the Cardinals. They're gonna go to Genesis Cabrera. Rob, guess who made the All-Star game? Rob. Dansby Swanson made the All-Star game. He was he's the backup shortstop. Because he was the 2nd most voted shortstop in the National League. Dansby Swanson, honestly, Tommy Edman should have made it because how good Tommy has been, like offensively and defensively. He's better than both Dansby and Trey Turner defensively. Dansby's better than Trey Turner defensively. Trey Turner's not the greatest defensive shortstop.
And now it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Gorman can't make the play. That's a base hit. First hit the Dodgers have gotten since the 4th inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Oh yeah, look at the. So Rob, I'm about to tell you the WAR. You know what WAR is, right? Yeah, wins. Yeah, isn't it like wins above replacement or whatever? So Trey Turner's WAR is 2.7. Dansby's WAR is 2.9. Tommy Edman's WAR 4.5. Got him.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball.
So the NL All-Star finalists.
Such a problem for hitters.
So the catchers for the NL All-Star finalists, you have Wilson Contreras from the Cubs. He had the most votes for catcher, and the backup catcher is Travis Darned. Honestly, it probably would have been Wilson Contreras' brother, but they have William Contreras listed as a DH because that's what the Braves have him as right now, a lot mostly. Like William Contreras is actually pretty good.
Your base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And you want to hear a funky thing? So Wilson and William Contreras, they're brothers, right?
He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch.
In my Tigers franchise, the Braves signed Wilson Contreras, so now they have William and Wilson. Oh no, that was in my Cardinals franchise actually. And the funny thing is William Contreras in the first NLDS game hit a home run off of me, right? And then the first game I faced Wilson Contreras, he hits a home run off of me. See if we can get it. Come on. You get 1 and 2. Fouled off. The 1 and 2 to Corbett Vivas with a runner at first with 2 outs. So 1 and 2. Oh, he did not hook the corner. 2 and 2 to Corbett Vivas, runner at first with 2 outs. The 2 and 2. Fouled off again. We're gonna do the 2 and 2 again. 2 and 2 to Corbett. Fouled off again. We're gonna go do 2-2 again. The 2-2 to Vivas. It's hit out to right. Carlson is there. It's caught. And we're going to the 9th. Cardinals up 1-0 here in the 9th. Hoping to try to give them at least an extra run, extra cushion, and get at least a run in to make it 2-0. Bader. Base hit. Harrison Bader base hit. He is now. Is that his first hit of the game? So the NL All-Star finalists. Obviously at first base, you have Paul Goldschmidt in first, and then Pete Alonso in second. The outfield, you have Mookie Betts, Jock Peterson, Starling Marte, and Adam Duvall. And the DH is Bryce Harper and William Contreras. Okay, they have Bryce Harper. The Phillies put Bryce Harper at DH because they don't want him to risk getting injured in the outfield anymore. Kind of smart if you ask me. But yeah, the Braves have, how many All-Stars do the Braves have? Ozzie Albies. He should not be an All-Star. That's, no. He's been bad. You have Ozzie Albies, Dansby Swanson, William Contreras, Adam Duvall, and Travis d'Arnaud.
Righty delivers, and that's down and away. The Dodgers bullpen with some action.
The third baseman for the National League All-Stars, Manny Machado. Second base, Ozzie Albies. I don't understand that. It should be Jazz Chisholm. Got me. That pitch is.
Now one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Yadier Molina, for the 4th time tonight.
Up to bat. He is 0 for 3. He lived for these clutch moments in the postseason. Let's see it.
This guy's got such a good sinker.
Try to not ground into double plays, and he grounds into a double play. As I say that, I think. Here we go. Going to the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers down their final 3 outs, trying to either tie the game or or walk off the Cardinals in game 1, or the Cardinals gonna win it 1-0 in game 1. And they're gonna go to Ryan Helsley, who has been phenomenal in the postseason, is not allowing an earned run in the postseason. And he walked Mookie, which, you know what, that's not a bad idea. Even though that brings up.
No outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Gavin Lux. Maybe expecting a
well, the 2 hottest hitters right now they have, and Gavin Lux.
Drops a bunt down the first base.
Gorman there, he's gonna get the force out. He's gonna get the out at first. And it does move the tying run to second with Freddie Freeman up to bat.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman, known for his late.
You gotta think a ball hit deep in the gap can tie this game. And who else would it be for Freddie? It's a 3-2. Freddie hits a ball. Foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 3-2 to Freddie Freeman. Fouls it off. 3-2 to Freeman. He walked him. And that brings up Edwin Rios, who hit 46 home runs in this season. Taken for a strike. 3-2.
Whole team down a run. And the whole team trying to pull it out.
Got him! And the Dodgers are now down to their final out.
Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
And it's Chris Taylor.
Big spot here.
Okay, Ethan, don't throw it. Ethan, do not hang a sinker. Do not hang a sinker in the bottom of the zone. Do not hang any pitch in the bottom of the zone. This is Chris Taylor.
And a swing and a miss.
his fans. They are
no hanging curveball. No hanging bull crap to Chris Taylor like I'm Alex Reyes. That was a hanging curveball right down the middle to Alex Reyes. I meant to Chris Taylor. What are we doing? 1 and 2.
Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Just 1 out away, trying to close it out. This one in the air.
Base hit. They're gonna send the runner home. Bader, why are you taking like 10 years to throw the ball?
And they tied it in the bottom of the 9th.
They tied it off of a bloop single that should have been an out, but Bader's taking 30 years to throw the ball. That's sad.
And he usually wins the battle.
And here is Will Smith.
Oh my God. The curve hung.
Winning run at third, 2 down.
2 and 2.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. And that's ball 4. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Left-hand hitter waits.
Got him.
Swing and a miss.
They tied the game in the bottom of the 9th off of a stupid little bloop single from Chris Taylor. Bader apparently didn't want to throw the ball. And then no. Come on, Nolan Gorman. Do it again.
Nolan Gorman. Next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game.
Gorman, get down. No.
Here puts it away for the out.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten a potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Come on, Goldie. The back-to-back reigning MVP. Taking for a ball. 3-1 with Arenado on deck. The 3-1.
So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Next offering is fouled back.
Goldie hit!
Base hit on the line.
Goldschmidt, the clutch base hit.
So 2 down.
Who's 0 for 4,
Here is
and you would love to get this base hit here, or something. Something, ball hitting the gap or something to just extend the inning.
Right-handed reliever.
Arenado.
In the air,
Stop. Nah, this goes there.
is the inning. So 1-1. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jacob Amaya.
Oh no.
The 1-1 is come on and missed the pitch upstairs. Here's a 1-2.
1 and 2. Carlson's there.
Right center field. Carlson has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's one away.
McCorbett Vivas.
Steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 1-1.
1-1. The cutter. The 1-1. That was down the middle. That was too scary.
Carlson under it. He makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Excuse me.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Mookie Betts.
The 1-1 to Mookie.
Next one
Almost hit him.
misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1 to Mookie.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up.
3-1 to Mookie.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Arnold can make the play, and that's going to extend the inning.
Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
1-2.
In the air, right
Heard this
field.
song. I thought that was about to be a home run.
Back some more. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third out. One left for LA. Score remains tied 1-1. New pitcher now, Jimmy Nelson. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
About Jimmy Nelson.
Now up for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. This guy has turned into
Home
a
one to
beast.
Dylan. Base hit, DC.
And
Let's
that's
go.
a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Clutch hit from Dylan
Man,
Carlson.
those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
O'Neal.
That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate. Handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
God.
This one gets right at the plate.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with two strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Next to hit, Harrison Bader.
Bader. That ball is hit deep. That's good. Foul.
Nelson checks on first, and he's back safely. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Righty to the plate.
Bader. Get by.
Off balance feed.
Didn't get to. He's safe. He's safe. Come on. Really? He's out.
Easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. New pitcher on here, Jonathan Loaisiga. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. And here it comes. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Edwin Rios steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Here's a 1-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carlson drifts towards it, and out number 1 on the grab. And up next for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Next pitch is popped up. Golden gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Yeah, second with slur.
At the belt and fires.
Got
him. That ends the frame. So the Dodgers lead 1. Still tied 1-1. And welcome back. And now the DH, Dansby Swanson. The 2-1.
Dansby.
Pretty deep out to center field. And Swanson is set down. And there's 1 down. And here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. The line to kick the pitch. So now 1-2. All tied up here in extra innings. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Edman. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And he hits a ground ball right side.
Stupid shit.
Throws the first in time. And they get Edman for the out. That's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're in extras here. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative. But you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it up right.
Should have been 3. It should have been 4 strikeouts.
And the right-hander deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Jacob Amaya steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
The pitch. Way high. And look out. As that one ran in.
Some point.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lewis.
It's a good spot to be in. When runners on first and second, you know the pitcher is going to come after you.
Winning run and scoring position with 2 away. Here's a 2-1. And that one gets away at the plate.
That's my bad. I didn't think it was going to be a wild pitch, but I was trying to fix my... in all honesty, it was, sticking.
And a pitch.
It's totally drifting up.
Out towards right center field. That's back there.
The Bears can make that. So we out.
Pulls it in on the warning track. Dodgers scored a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound. Rustar Grotterol. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Good Rob. Joey Gallo has struck out 32 times in June. So instead, Tony Gwynn struck out 27 times in the last 3 years of his career.
Ready to swing in this situation.
2-2 down. Next offering is outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tyler Duffy looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. All tied up here in extra innings.
3-2.
Next offering is foul back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge.
He's 4 for 5, brings up a 0 for 5. Hit this Nolan Arenado. It's kind of smart.
And the righty deals. That's
or is it?
Center.
Arenado! Arenado was hitless the entire game, and he hits a 2-run bomb in the top of the 13th. Arenado might just hit the game winner in the top of the 13th. They walked Goldschmidt with 1 out, and they thought they could get Arenado and get into a double play. But Arenado, the pitch down the middle, and he and he read it and he crushed it. For his first hit of the game, he was 0 for 5. He is no 0 for 5 no longer. He's now 1 for 6. With probably the clutchest hit of the game. Without a doubt. And now Neil rounds the third. It doesn't even matter. And we're going to the bottom. We're going to the bottom of the third. The car.
It's now a 3-1 game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers.
And they're gonna go to Giovanni Gallegos. Freddie, 1-1 count. Takes it for a ball.
The pitch.
2-1. Taken for a ball. A strike this time. Beautiful circle change by Giovanni Gallegos. Be 2-2. Freddie, ball 3. It's now a full count with Rijos representing the tying run on deck. Freddie hit that backhand home run distance. It just hooked foul.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way.
3-2 to Freddie. That is hard, but Carlson's there, and that's the first out. Freddie going hitless this game, possibly. And Ray Rijos
Steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's 1 for 5. Fouls it off. 1-2.
And a pitch.
Got him! And the Dodgers are now down to their final out.
We saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. It is Chris Taylor at the 3-2 count. Dodgers down to their final strike. The 3-2 pitch to Taylor. Grounded all around, and the Cardinals are going to take game 1 of the NLCS. It took a
13 innings.
for the job done.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
It's a shame too, Miles Michaelis still has yet to get that win in the postseason.
And your final 3-1 for Chris.
And it wasn't even his fault. He pitched a phenomenal game. No walks, no runs allowed. Only allowed 2 hits and 6 strikeouts. Look at Ricky Rubio getting a multi-year deal with the Cavs. He was really good too before he tore his ACL.
Hello baseball fans, thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 1 of the NLCS, the Cardinals had 12 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-1. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
Okay, we're gonna sim game 2. Flaherty, Urias. And the Dodgers take game 2 thanks to Edwin Rijos. We're going to sim game 3. Dodgers take game 3. We take game 10-3 thanks to Bader. 2 walks, 3 stolen bases, and a home run. Now a tied 2-2 series. And they take the 3-2 series lead. It's Michaelis and Mueller.
Good morning.
Well, you know we gotta.
Inside the show, your source for all postseason news.
recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 5 of the ALCS, the White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-0. They now trailed the series 2-3 heading into Game 6. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Michaelis has been our best pitcher by far. Bat's still going. Gorman is cooled up, but he still has 5 homers. Goldie's, he's doing Goldie's thing. Arenado's heating up. Carlson has been a beast. O'Neal cooled off. Bader, he's Dansby's still batting .455, and Yachty's still doing his Yachty thing, I guess. Base hit from Edmund. Walk from Goldie. Arenado. Base hit. Runner was thrown out at second. Home, I guess. Come on. Here we go, Miles. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Offense. Hey, we take that Dansby. We didn't get shut down. 1, 2, 3. We've yet to get shut down. 1, 2, 3. Triple from Bader. Come on. Come on. Oh, he got that Leo.
Take your base, ball 4. 3. 3. 3. 3.
Base hit Yachty. What is that? Come on, Goldie. Oh, we're down 1-0 now. We're jumping in.
Welcome in. We're in the 8th. 2 men out. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's a guy who does it all. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one ripped.
O'Neill, how is that not?
And that'll do it. Oh, God. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's Mookie Betts. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches in this game.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And down on strikes.
Hold on, strike. Let's go.
And that's the first out.
No, you know that's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to third.
Go Arenado, beautiful play.
Tosses across the first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The pitch.
Let's go.
Pop up, right side, foul territory. Golden
Makes the catch, and that'll do it. That's the deal for the Dodgers here.
in 1-0.
There we go.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And 1-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The next pitch misses.
Keeping Bueller in.
2-2.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Next pitch misses. Full count 3-2. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a
Let's hang it down.
up.
Are you kidding me?
And there's one down. Dansby
Come on,
Swanson
Dansby.
stands in.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside.
Dansby, we need this. Come on, Dansby, we need this. That's a good flyer.
Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk
Got
you,
me.
so you're going to get a pitch to hit. Just
Come on, Molina, we need a clutch hit.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
We need a base hit or a walk.
And now it's
3-2, full count.
big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
I mean, that's a good pitch.
Dodgers are National League champions. They're headed to the World Series.
Looks like we season of looks like we got another St. Louis Cardinals franchise season. Get 8 in 6 games against.
Congratulations to the National League champions. These guys clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it, fellas, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 on base.
We get eliminated in 6. So let's see who the Dodgers are facing in the World Series. The White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. The White Sox. Twins. Oh, the Dodgers are about to get another championship. 1 and the Dodgers have to beat the White Sox.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. In Game 5 of the World Series, the Los Angeles Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they beat the White Sox on the south side, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
341 with 3 homers, 10 RBIs, 10 runs. Carlson 409 with 2 home runs. Pitching wasn't even that good other than Michaelis. The starting pitching, by the way, was. I mean, that started off pretty good. But like, I heard he had a 4.22 ERA. He went 0-10 in the postseason. Adam, I didn't expect Adam to pitch that good. Pitch good. Yachty actually played pretty well. for how compared to his stats in the actual season. Albert, he hit 3 homers in the postseason. So I mean, Albert still hit 3 homers in the postseason. Where is that? Where is he? Adam. Where's Adam? Adam Wainwright. Yeah, that's not 540. Not the best, but. Adam Wainwright retired. Oh my God. Rob.
What?
Albert didn't retire. He can still pass Babe. He's at 713. I was really hoping that Yachty was gonna retire. He didn't retire. Let me go just sign a farm director real quick. Dave Roberts. Let me go to Joe Madden. I go to Dave Roberts. No, screw you, Dave Roberts. That's no Gorman, thank you. Remember that Jordan Hicks? If anything, we can legitimately probably like use him as a trade bait, maybe. Really? Yeah. Oh, Shohei Ohtani just signed with the Twins in my game. Well, October. Free agency. Wasn't he just on the... No. What do we need? Oh yeah, starting pitching. Not really, actually. Maybe I pick up like a Frankie Montas, maybe?
I'm hungry. I want some Chinese food. Or some Subway. What drop? What drop?
I think we pick up Frankie Montas. I think we're gonna go with. Not gonna be my ace. You're gonna be in the rotation, definitely. We only have 25 million in the budget, though. Bring back Lance Lynn, maybe? Oh, that's gonna be it for this episode. Tomorrow, maybe. No, episode. I believe. That's gonna be free agency. Some decent free agents. I'm not sure what I want to try to go for right now. Look at our depth. Could you really use a third center fielder maybe, and like a third right fielder, or just make whoever our fourth left fielder is a right fielder. definitely be trades also happening. So it's probably it's not gonna be any gameplay. It's mostly gonna be an episode surrounded around free agency, the off season, trading to get better and try to get this championship in the next season. This will be season 3. Try to get the chip. Try to win the World Series in the next season. Hopefully we can. We're probably gonna. I don't know if I want to bring back Flaherty. I mean, he didn't play bad in the regular season. He did not play good in the postseason, right? Hold on, I'm curious. If I suggest a trade, he's not even under contract. If I suggest a trade for Jack Flaherty, what Michael? Yeah, we're definitely gonna have. I think we're definitely gonna have a shakeup come off season. In the next episode, we're definitely gonna have a shakeup. Be shaking up this roster. Tyler O'Neill might not be on the team by the end of next season, because if he's a 96, if we can get like a really good, like don't get me wrong, he's good, but like an even better hitting left field that can also have defense, I will take that. Carlson's here to stay. Like, look at those numbers. Amazing numbers. They're identical with O'Neill almost. Bader, honestly, I want him to stay, but I don't know. Norman's obviously here to stay. Helsley, he roughed off in the beginning of the season. He looked so much better. Michaelis is here to stay. Nestor? No. I don't know about Nestor, to be honest. Honestly, Jesus might be in the rotation next season. Come next season. If not, I might just trade him. And we're also going to be doing scouting next season as well. Let's see, who's making a lot of money? Oh, then of course the big guys. O'Neill's making about 15, it looks like. Goldschmidt's a free agent after 2024. And we just brought back Dansby. Actually, I'm curious. What, before we end the stream, what could we get for Dansby Swanson? A better backup shortstop. Bogarts. Update the trade block. We're gonna put Dansby, Luzardo, and Hicks. Where's the blue go? That's nothing we're looking for. It may be closer. Okay. Well, we're going to be back here in free agency and trading and stuff in the off season. Basically, I'll title it the St. Louis Cardinals Franchise Episode 13, the off season. We'll see you guys for episode 13 of the off season tomorrow. Peace.